I know it's been a while since I hopped on the channel. It's been like 5 or 6 days. Like, I know you guys miss me. Oh, by the way, I fell while trying to skateboard, so I just like absolutely scraped the fuck out of my hands. So in the past like couple of weeks, I started to get back into skateboarding. Like I started back in like freshman year of high school, like before freshman year of high school. And that was like over 4 years ago, right? So I started back then. I got a skateboard. Learned how to ollie stuff like that. It took me like 3 months to learn how to ollie, which is like to jump, by the way, in case you guys aren't really familiar with that. So, it took me 3 months to learn that. I just had to learn how to ride the board, normal stuff like that. And so, like I said before, a couple weeks ago, I got back into it with a couple of friends, right? So we go to the skate park, skate around, try to ollie up stuff, ollie down stuff, whatever. We plan to go skate again, like in 2 days from now, which is Wednesday. Today, as I'm recording this video, it's Monday. But, I was like, 2 days? That's so long. I don't want to wait that. So, I went out and I started skating. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try learning how to skate switch. And what that means is like, how when you get on a skateboard, and you ride it, right? What switch is like the opposite stance. So imagine you skate with your left foot forward, like in front, like left foot in front. Switch is like skating with your right foot in front. So it feels completely different. It feels completely brand new, right? Like you're basically relearning how to skate. So I was like, I'm gonna try learning how to ride switch, right? Because it's pretty useful for doing a lot of tricks. And so, I was like, I had the great idea. What if I take my skateboard up this hill and ride down its switch, right? So basically, just bomb this hill, switch, like in the opposite stance that I normally ride in. So, long story short, I got a ton of speed wobbles, right? Which is like the board like wobbles really, really hard because you're going so fast. And so, I got huge speed wobbles and I couldn't even control it because remember, this is switch. I don't know how to balance on a skateboard switch. Like, I don't even know how to ride or push a skateboard switch. But I decided I'm just gonna bomb this hill switch, right? So because I couldn't control the speed wobbles, I fell. I ate shit. I absolutely just ate it. I just came out of the shower and got bandaged up. So, we're just gonna be jumping through the timelines here because I have some things that I wanted to say, but I forgot to say earlier when I was recording this. When I was running down that hill switch, I was going at like 1300 horsepower. I was going fast. I probably hit Mach 10. Like the entire neighborhood probably heard like a sonic boom, when I was going down that hill. And then when I finally fell, people in China probably felt that. They probably thought it was a fart or something. But like they definitely felt that vibration of me falling. I was going so fast. As a matter of fact, like if you were standing there watching me, you would still be seeing me like on top of the hill because I was going so fast that like all you were seeing was just an after image. I basically teleported from the top to the bottom. Luckily, I fell on my hands. So when you fall, you kind of like push yourself off. So I fell on my hands, kind of hit my knee, and I got back up immediately, like within zero point 0.1 seconds. I already got back up because you kind of roll and you get back up. But because I was going so fast, when my palms hit the ground, they obviously scraped. And so right now it hurts a lot. I'm trying to ignore it, but it does hurt a lot. It's very bloody, or it was a lot bloodier. I can put a picture up for you to see it, but it is what it is, right? After that, I immediately was like mad at myself because, I wasn't even mad that I fell. I was mad because I knew it was gonna hurt. Like it didn't really hurt that much at the time. Like the second that it happened, it didn't really hurt, but I knew that it was gonna hurt later because I knew that I scraped myself. Like it was inevitable. Like, oh, I scraped myself. I was just mad because I knew it was just gonna hurt in the future. Like when I hop in the shower, blah blah blah. And now, like when I try to drive, like it'll be kind of weird, and I have to wear bandages. Like that's all just running through my head the second that I get back up. Like, and remember, I got back up in like zero point 0.1 seconds. Like you roll and you get back up immediately, right? So that's basically what I did. But running through my head is all these scenarios of like, bro, now like my hands are gonna hurt and like whatever. But it's all good. I'm gonna still like try to keep skating and stuff like that. I'm gonna still go skate on Wednesday. Seriously. Actually, matter of fact, right after I fell and I got back up, I just was mad, like I said, but then I kept skating for like another 20, 30 minutes. I was literally out there and I just kept going. My hands were still bleeding like a lot, but I just kept going because like I really didn't want to go inside to have to deal with this, right? Like I knew that you have to put on like the alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, the antibiotics, the band-aids, the shower. The shower is the worst, right? You get in the shower and the water just like absolutely burns off your hand when you have like a scrape, or when you scrape your knee and you get in the shower, it just absolutely burns off like your entire skin. It's like an acid bomb when you hop into the shower with like scraped knees and stuff like that, which I do have, but the scraped knee isn't as bad because I was wearing pants. Somehow though, the pants didn't rip. I mean, they teared a little bit. Like you can see, like, oh yeah, it kind of teared a little bit, but there was no hole. Like it wasn't big enough to make a hole. But somehow my knee is like like it looks pretty bad compared to what the pants look like. Pants almost look brand new, and my knee looks pretty scuffed. I'm not gonna show it because that's kind of awkward. But anyways, more of the story is when you fall, get back up and try again. Okay, that's it.